All right, what's going on, you guys? Brian here with my thoughts on yesterday's GCW No Signal in the Hills event that streamed exclusively on Triller TV. So let's just get right into it. Um, we started off the show with a promo from the GCW general manager Matt Cardona, who came out along with Broski Jimmy Lloyd. They cut a promo about their upcoming match next weekend against Nick Gage and Matt Hardy. Cardona then announced that Mance Warner, the GCW World Champion, would defend his title against a mystery opponent in the main event. And I'll get into that in just a second. But and then Cardona would also announce that opening the show would be Broski Jimmy taking on um, a mystery opponent, which turned out to be Mr. Danger, and Broski Jimmy picked up the win over Mr. Danger in what I thought was a short match, in my opinion. The second match of the night was Sydney Akeem taking on Rich Swann. This one was actually really good. I would recommend checking this match out because I thought it was a really good match. Sorry about the brightness. I'm on my laptop, and my laptop is set up by my window, so I'm trying to get it to where it's not bright. Um, but it is what it is. But Sydney Akeem picked up the win over Rich Swann in like I said, what I thought was a really good matchup between the two. CPF, Close Personal Friends, they were in action against Dark Sheik and Viperous, who apparently are engaged. Uh, and in this one, it was Dark Sheik and Viperous picking up a very impressive win in another really good match over CPF, Close Personal Friends. Then in a six-man tag team lucha libre match, it was Los Desperados going against Chavo Guerrero Jr. and Los Macizos. This one was another good one for being a trios lucha libre type matchup. Chavo Guerrero Jr. Picked up the win following a frog splash, and in what I thought was another good matchup. Then we had the fifth match of the night was Jordan Cruz versus one called Manders. Um, this one was also good, very tough, hard hitting matchup, and it was the one called Manders picking up the win in this one. Then we saw Starboy Charlie going against Marcus Mathers. Another good one. This was my first time checking out a GCW event because I had just signed up recently for Triller TV, and it was the first time I heard a lot about GCW, and I figured I'd check it out. Game Changer Wrestling is the name of the promotion. But Starboy Charlie picked up the win in this one over Marcus Mathers after hitting a version of a cradle pile driver to pick up the win. Then in a match involving another person that calls himself the GCW champion, it was Blake Christian taking on Megan Bain, and this one was really good as well. But it was Blake Christian picking up the win with a double foot stomp, and that is what picked up the win for him over Megan Bain. For the GCW tag team titles, it was Violence is Forever successfully defending against Wolf Zaddies. And what I was another good one on this show. A lot of these matches were really good. I hats off to GCW for me for first time checking out a GCW show and watching it. I was actually impressed. I know a lot of people might think that GCW is, oh, it's, it's this and this, but they really did a really good job with this show yesterday. But Violence is Forever is still the GCW Tag Team Champions over uh, Mance Warner. Started off, he main evented, he was defending his GCW World Title in a match against Rob S. And the match never really ended because Mance Warner used a screwdriver to bust open Rob S. and and officials had to against uh, Rob's own accord made him stop competing. But then Frankie Kazarian came out and challenged Mance Warner for the title, and it was this one was actually really good. Broski Jimmy came out and interfered, and that is how Mance Warner remained GCW World Champion over Frankie Kazarian. So my overall thoughts on the show yesterday, really good show. Like I said, first time checking out a GCW show event, and I didn't watch all of it yesterday. I had to get up extra early to watch the rest of what I missed yesterday, what I missed today. But I was really impressed with the event, and I know today they have another show coming up on later on today. I won't be able to check that one out live. I'll have to watch it after the fact. But yeah, I'll have to watch it later on today. But yeah, I thought it was a really good show yesterday. No Signal in the Hills was the name of the event. GCW Game Changer Wrestling. If you guys did not see the show yesterday, check it out on Triller TV. Really good show. And that is about it. My overall thoughts on the show was I thought it was a really good show, and hats off to GCW. With that in mind, this has been my GCW No Signal in the Hills Part 4 recap. As always, I am Brian, and I will see you next time. See ya.